Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA and the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. Looks like we're starting this race in P6 today. Strength of the field is a 28.59. LMP2 car wiping out in front of us, hitting the wall hard. We're coming into this race with a 1956 rating. This is a 35-minute race. We'll need to stop at least once for fuel. A license requirement for entry. This is multi-class racing. There are 3 classes here: the GTP hypercars, the LMP2 prototypes, which we're in, and the GT3, also known as GTD. Hypercar off the track there in front of us. Another one up ahead in the grass. We'll see where they try and get back on track. They may have just towed. LMP2 car going off track in front of us. We're going to make the pass there quickly. Directly ahead is a GTP, a Cadillac. This is IMSA fixed. We won't be able to make very many changes to the setup of our vehicle. We could change to wet tires if it's raining. 2 cars back is a GTP. Take a little bit of time to get caught up to us. Hopefully they can do it on the main straight. We'll see. GTP is catching us now. We're currently 5th in our class, looking to close the gap to 4th. We did start the race in 6th. GTP is going to go by and turn 1 on the inside. Looks like it'll be a clean pass. We're still right there on their tail right now. GTP's off the track in front of us now. We're going to get by again. This hopefully doesn't cost us more time. We're trying to close the gap to 4th in our class. Dealing with GTPs having to come by us every now and then is not ideal. It looks like it's possibly slowing down the car behind at the moment, though. That Porsche GTP behind us is really struggling right now. GTP is going to catch and pass us here in one of the back straights. We're going to go extra wide to let them by. They're going to barely get by us. Almost touching them as we're going into the braking zone. Sort of looks like everybody's closed up the gap a little bit. We've closed up to less than a second to fourth in front of us, and the sixth is closed in a little bit. But they're dealing with somebody behind them. A close battle there. Tracks opening up in front of us now. A lot of LMP2 cars are spreading out in front of us here. Closing in on the car in front of us little by little here. We are going to be able to make an attempt within the next couple of laps, it looks like. Looks like we're starting to close in on some GT3 cars. Now right there nose to tail with 4th place in our class. Whole lot more GT3s just ahead. We are right there with 4th place now. Looks like a good place for us to take a dive on them. They have to brake a little sooner than we do there. Gonna get by some of this traffic. Catching a whole lot more just ahead. Whoa, big crash up ahead. That's the GTP car, Porsche, that was struggling early on. They came in contact with the GT3, it looks like. In the final corner there, hitting the wall. We're not going to try and make the move there in the turn 1. Doesn't look like we have the run on them, really. Gonna go over to the inside. GT3 still nose to tail with 4th place in front of us here. Currently 5th in our class. We did start the race in 6th. GT3 traffic's gonna put a little bit of space between us and 4th place in front now. We're trying to get by this McLaren pretty hard. Finally getting by here. Another one directly ahead. We'll slip by. Getting right behind the Porsche. We lost a little bit of time to 4th place because of the traffic here. A bit of crossover will be on the inside coming to that final corner. Porsche is really pushing us that outside there. Trying to get our draft, but that's blocking us a bit. Just ahead. Not going to make it by in that corner. We're going to have to sit behind through the S's. We'll go to the inside here, not waiting through that corner anymore. Clear track now up ahead. All that traffic allowed 6th place to close the gap a little bit there as they go out into the grass. Not the best racing line there for them. We're going to put a little space between us again because of that. We want to be closing back in on 4th in front of us. We were right there on their tail. But some of that traffic was kind of blocking us, so... I think that's most of the GT3 field. It'll take a little bit of time for the GTPs to catch us. Pit window should be opening soon. Not the best time to pit. Once we've gotten all the way past the GT3 field, we might as well just keep going until we get more traffic. Or we run out of fuel. Slow car up ahead. Not sure what happened there. Looks like third place possibly had an issue. It looked like it was third. They're now down to fourth. We're closing in on them for now. Nope, that is a very slow LMP2 car getting lapped. Down in 12th in the class. We're holding up the car behind us a little bit, which helped us out. Looks like we're closing in on the car in front of us a little bit here. A few more GT3 cars just ahead. Catching a GT3 car, 10th in their class. And leaves them to pick off the car behind who is pressuring us. Hopefully that wasn't a slowdown penalty. It was just an off track. Oh, we've got some body parts laying in the middle of the track there. McLaren in front of us will get by on that back straight, locking it up a little bit, coming to the stop zone for those corners. Car behind's closing up a little bit again. Trying to get back up to the 4th place car now. Oh, we're pulling into the pits a little bit early here. GTP car starting to catch from behind right now. just about 20 minutes into the race. We're going to make our pit stop. We're going to top off on fuel. Hopefully take us all the way to the end here. Such a slow, long pit lane. You can see how many stalls are here. And we're off, just taking fuel right now. A couple other GTPs behind us decided to stop as well. We're going to come out just in front of some GT3s. A couple of them are going to get by us really quick here. Not all of them, just the one. All right, we're going to slot right in here. Go past the leader again. Here we go, made our pit stop. Oh, they're going to contact the back end of us. Tiny bit of contact. I don't think it damaged the car. It wasn't our fault though. We may have damaged it. Trying to look and see if I see anything. Oh, back end getting a little loose on us. We're coming back into pit lane now. Oh no. That was damage to the back end here. Probably could have tried to stay out there, but I don't know. We're losing a lot of time right now. Having to be on the pit speed limiter all the way through the pit lane. Oh, we're going up on jacks. We forgot to clear our tires. We're going to get all new tires here. This is going to take some extra time. Tires are on. Waiting on damage here. The car we were battling with for 4th place is now pulling in to make their pit stop. Another LMP2 car behind us taking their stop. We are still in here right now, getting repairs it seems. Just that little bit, I didn't see damage. They're gonna let us go soon it looks like. And we're off. Don't know if we got meatball flagged for that or what. I didn't see much damage, but we definitely had to sit there and get damage repaired. We're now coming out on cold tires here, not good for us. I think we're going to be clear of the GT3s in front of us. Very, very sad meatball flag if it was. We now have a lot of catching up to do here. We'll have to see what position we're in when we cross the line this next time. Other cars could be making their pit stops soon as well. It's getting close to that time. LMP2 car in front off in the grass. We've got a GTP Porsche behind starting to catch. It is not that dark Porsche that we saw earlier on. All kinds of problems for us early, and then apparently for some GT3 cars as well. Looks like across the line there, we're in 12th in our class now. We do have 4 fresh tires. Didn't forget to clear those before coming in for our repairs. Maybe we didn't need to repair. I don't know. I didn't see the meatball flag. I do not have those up on the UI right now. Car's feeling a little bit loose on us. Probably just because we're trying to get our tires back up to temp. And we did have a little bit of weird damage there. I don't know if that is still in factor. GT3 car just ahead. Cadillac GTP starting to catch us now. Not sure what that was. It'll flash the lights. Looks like due to pit stops, we're back up to 11th in our class. Gonna make the GTP go on the outside here. Catching a GT3 car, we have all 3 classes in one shot now. With the GTP, LMP2, and GT3, that is a Lamborghini next to us, behind us. Another GTP hypercar coming up behind them. Getting a little loose coming out of turn 1. That'll allow the GTP hypercar to catch us a bit quicker than originally planned. We'll let them by on the inside here. It is 3rd place overall, it looks like. 3rd in their class. Whoa, GTP locking it up, losing control in front of us or something. It's an odd place to do that. Saw some tire smoke and a bit of wiggly moving by the car. GT3 just ahead. We're looking to go to the inside here. Pretty close. We're going to have to watch out. We'll come out just ahead. GTP car is going to pass us on the inside now. Looks like a pretty clear track in front of us right now. Currently 11th in our class. We started the race in 6th. Still 11th in our class. The pit window should be closed or closing right now. See a gaggle of cars in front of us, including one LMP2 and some GT3s. A little bit of smoke there. LMP2 car in front is pulling off into the pits now. We go the outside of this GT3, get right up on the Porsche and go to the inside of turn 1 here. Should be fully clear before turn 1. Up to 10th in our class now. Not a lot of time remaining in the race. How many laps we do will depend on where the leader is when time expires. A little bit of a mistake in the braking zone there. Kept it on track though. Still in front of the GTP car behind us. It is a Porsche. Just about a minute remains on the clock. This car is 12th place in our class in front of us, the LMP2. They are trying to stay out of the way. We didn't really have a run on them there. We're trying to just take it easy and be careful around them. They're going to stop and let us by there, I think. BMW GTP behind us is going to catch them now. I don't think this is the last lap. There should be one more here, and this will be the final lap. BMW GTP behind us now. And that'll do it for this race. We started the race in 6th, finished 10th. Our rating went from a 1956. We lost 47 points here. We're down to a 1909, which is that little hit. Oh well, that's how it goes, folks. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you next time.